Hello!
What's up, everybody? We have a new camera. It's delightful.
Yes, it is.
But, anywho, I'm Silencer. That dude right there, well, that'd be Cryptic Mac. They also call him Tony.
That's Jeffrey, and that is a Sanyo Zacti.
It's the Sanyo Zacti! For my Shay Carl fans out there. Anywho, we are shooting today to, one, break in the new super sexy camera, even though YouTube's going to screw us and downgrade the quality. And, also because we have a new flavor that we thought was funny sounding, so we wanted to smoke it.
Yes, the rock singer, or pop singer, whatever the hell she is, Pink, might like this flavor.
You know why? You know why that's funny? Because the name of the flavor is StarBuzz Pink. Yeah. I know, it's original. But, what can I say? We saw this one, and one of our vendor buddies said, hey, you guys want to check this stuff out? We did a little research. There's not a whole bunch of stuff on this particular flavor out there. Probably because most dudes don't want to smoke something called pink. I mean, I can understand that. You know, some dudes just ain't comfortable with it like me and Tony are. That's right, read into that all you'd like. Anyway.
No, real men smoke pink.
Yes, yes. As far as the shisha itself is concerned, your typical StarBuzz quality, very finely cut Virginian tobacco.
Goopy!
And, of course, extra goopy. Keep in mind, we've had this package open for a grand total of like 6 minutes. Yeah. So, really, you know, this is like as fresh out of the bag as it possibly comes. Very, very, very nice and goopy. Good quality, which usually bodes well for the smoke cloud size. But then again, it's StarBuzz. This isn't a surprise to anyone who's watched our previous StarBuzz vids. Also, on a side note, the new camera comes with a remote, so Tony just messes with it at random. It's kind of his thing. The other important thing to note is you will have a few stems in there, but generally speaking, if they're like hairline stems or smaller, you can throw them in your bowl and it's not going to have that much of an effect on your caliber of smoke. So, unless you get like the thick-ass tree trunk ones, then you might want to toss them.
Tree branch!
Exactly. The smell, we had a hard time placing this when it first came out.
I still think there's more, but it does kind of fit what we're going to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's... If we had to go with something as far as a general description on this one, I would say...
Raspberry cream saver.
Yeah, raspberry cream saver. The little Lifesavers candy things, if anyone's ever had those ones before, it's sort of a nice blend between like a cream as well as the raspberry essences that comes out real nice. It's very... I mean, you can smell it, but the two flavors are subdued when you first get it into the shisha. Where it packs its punch, though, is definitely while you're smoking it, as you may have been seeing with the D-bag back there blowing smoke.
No way. I'm just going to sit here and look pretty.
Well, that is why I brought you on for this thing, man. You're the pretty one of the two of us. God, that bodes horribly for our future, doesn't it? Now, cloud size-wise, this thing's doing particularly well, as you can expect from StarBuzz. A la Tony over there blowing a great big giant cloud.
Hola. Yeah, yeah. Hola.
And, the reason we went with Raspberry Cream Saver, because as I mentioned, it's a little difficult to place flavor based on what this stuff smelled like. But when you start smoking it, the raspberry is definitely there, but it has a smooth edge to it. Like something's counterbalancing the tartness of your average raspberry. And I think that's where the cream side of things comes into. It makes this very rich, like, wet-tasting smoke.
It could be not necessarily red raspberry. It could be black raspberry. Because it's not as tart. Black raspberry is more sweet.
True. I just don't know about that, though. It also has a darker characteristic. I mean, if it's closer to one or the other, I'd just say, you know, regular raspberry, but I don't know if it'd be black or not.
Well, black raspberry's red when it starts to grow.
Well, yeah, you got me there. But, anywho, as far as the taste on this one's concerned, it's actually a very, very, very pleasant smoke. And, you know, obviously they marketed this one to the purpose of being a girl's smoke. But, you know, guys who are comfortable, man, real men smoke pink. That's just how it is, and it's a great flavor.
Yeah, it's not real that bad. Like when Jeff said we picked up a can of Pink, it was like Pink. I was expecting something so freaking sweet and sugary. It was like, oh, rot gut.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually quite pleasant.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice, well-balanced flavor. It's not like you're breathing in pure powdered sugar, so I mean, it's...
Like those old candy bubblegum cigarettes that had powdered sugar, you inhale and blow out sugar.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, so that's a fun habit to form with your kids. Incidentally, me and Tony are doing great with our quitting. But,
yeah, right.
Tell me about it. But if I had to go with a number on this particular flavor, I think it's earned definitely a very solid number. I would say
9.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go there. I think this actually legitimately deserves a 9.
9.
It's and honestly, my biggest reason for doing that is StarBuzz has a long-standing reputation of making their stuff just candy, just sweet, 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 sweet. This is a little more authentic, and I appreciate that. It has a little bit more subdued of a flavor to it. The clouds are nice, big, and poofy. Heat management, I mean, I could throw a monkey with some coals at this thing and they'd be able to figure it out.
Yeah, it's StarBuzz.
Yeah, I mean, it's very simple to use, and all in all, I think it deserves a 9, very solidly.
Yeah. Well, catch you later. Check us out on YouTube, our website. Yeah.
More coming in the fall, guys. Stay tuned, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me or this guy. I'm Silencer. That right there's Cryptic Mac. That'd be Tony.
That's a douchebag.
We'll catch you on the flip side. I hate you, Tony. We'll see you later.